Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
His eardrums were scientifically altered for world peace. His ears are more finely tuned than yours or mine. He can listen to a podcast from a mile away. He is the most dedicated podcast fan in the world. I do not always listen to podcasts, but when I do, I prefer the Tangent-Bomb Network. Keep listening, my friends.
Finally, St. Catherine's, Meridian Center, NXT Live. Come see Ontario's own NXT champ, the glorious Bobby Roode, undefeated NXT Women's champ, Asuka, and the root of all evil, Aleister Black, and other NXT superstars. Friday, September 8th, 7:30 p.m. at the Meridian Center, NXT Live. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.ca. Don't you dare miss it.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
Warning. Listener discretion is advised.
That means there's a lot of fucking swearing.
Hello.
Happy to hear it.
Will Mark be happy? We'll find out. So I'm with Sheikahchica.
Yep.
Did I get it right? Did I get it right?
Yes,
I got it right one shot? I was safeguarding it for myself.
Oh, I see.
No, you can use it if you want, but it's a $5 fee to me.
That didn't take long.
I know, right?
What happens when you block an ATM?
What did I say was going to happen?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You said you were going to piss some people off.
That's just, hey, you know what? When you have a natural born skill of being a dick, promote it. Promote it. Yeah, I'm
Be
honest.
yourself.
You are.
So we're outside room 201F.
The retro arcade.
My buddy Steve Buckley, GTA Comic-Con guys, in there with his arcade. That's his arcade. It's a lot of fun. And if you want to bug someone else when you're done with me, go bug my buddy Dell. He's dressed up as Austin Powers. He's a fun guy too. He's not he doesn't know Mark, but he's part of our little podcast circle. He has his own online radio show. So this is your first FanExpo.
Yes.
You did a con in Canada before.
No, actually, this is my first time in Canada or any other foreign country besides the U.S.
Are you annoyed about how polite we are?
Actually, no. It's very refreshing.
Oh, we're not polite. It's just a thing. It's a lie.
I went down to the Cards Against Humanity booth, and they actually have a booth where they have Americans apologizing to people. So as I was walking out of the booth, I said, "By the way, I'm American too, and I apologize for everything." And somebody actually said, "Actually, as Canadians, we apologize for you. We're sorry for you." And I'm like, "Thank you. It is
sorry about your president you got there."
Oh, I know. That's why I said I didn't vote for him.
So what's it like to have a president that is the annoying orange?
Oh. I actually don't even refer to him as my president.
Wait, hold on. Maybe orange is the new black?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I like to call him the Angry Cheeto.
Oh, Angry Cheeto.
Angry Cheeto.
That's good.
That's kind of what he is, right?
As long as your fingers don't get orange and stuff like that. That shit gets everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like Vaseline between the toes. It gets everywhere. Yeah, I get weird. Don't worry about that. Well,
yeah.
So you've been here since when? Yesterday, right?
Yeah, I got here yesterday afternoon.
Okay. So tell us about your experience so far. So Mark knows you're working.
Yes, yeah, he does.
See, this proves it.
This proves it.
This is proving
She
it,
went out of her
Mark.
way.
Just in case you're listening right now,
He
look at
listens
me.
to the
I
show.
am working.
He likes the show. He likes the show. He puts up with me. I don't know why, but he does.
I don't know why I put up with you.
Well, he puts up with me and several other odd people, so he just has a great tolerance.
For sure.
Are you sure he's not Canadian?
No, he's from Cleveland. Oh, hi.
Yeah. Well,
I told him we're going there next year.
If you live in Cleveland, you have to have a lot of tolerance there too. For the exact opposite.
We're coming
reason.
next year, so you're going to have to host us.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. Come on down. It's not as clean down there as it is in Toronto.
What?
That's clean.
This is clean?
Comparatively.
You obviously haven't run into homeless Jimmy outside yet.
Oh, actually, there was one standing outside the restaurant we went to. I said, when...
Go ahead.
I'd like a photo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead. No,
sure.
go ahead. It's okay. We're used to it. Go ahead.
It's a great costume.
You're buying me airtime. It's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were doing an interview or something.
Oh, no, it's okay. We can do a quick photo.
So Slave Lady here is getting her photo taken.
That's what happens with this.
Would somebody
If you want to hold that.
Oh, I already have
Yeah.
one, but
Can you take the picture, AJ?
okay.
Thanks for being helpful, AJ.
Do you want more like top-wise, or you want?
Widescreen. Yeah, what are we going with here? Da, 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 da. You are the worst photographer. I'm literally going to take a nap in all this. But wait, there's more. Don't get comfy. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Oh, don't pick it up. Gotcha.
Roger, Roger.
Roger. Don't call me Shirley.
Danger.
His bad acting's ruining us. I got it.
Got it? Awesome, you're welcome. Picking it up. All right, we're back.
So welcome back.
This is what happens when you wear Slave Lady to the con. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen a whole lot of other ones. I think I saw
No, it's
one.
shocking. You're the first layup.
Wow.
But mind you, like I said, we've been isolated to the north building
cannot
this
say I've
entire
seen
time. So FanExpo consists of the north and south building. It's the third biggest convention in North America.
Attendance-wise.
Attendance-wise.
Attendance-wise. Okay,
And
so
it's the
obviously
third
Comic-Con,
most hated
and what's the
convention.
other one?
San Diego and New York.
Makes sense.
I think New York technically was number one
We're not
last year.
counting
San Diego was
Dragon
number
Con.
two. I don't know.
Dragon Con's there. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's in the
I think
five.
it's in
I
the
just
top. Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
the top, but I just don't know how many people they run.
But yeah, this is almost crazier than. And I've been to Dragon Con once.
what?
Yeah.
I know a guy who goes to Dragon Con.
Well, it's
Harrelson.
going on right now. Isn't
I don't
it?
think
It
it's
is.
Yeah,
It is going on this
Yeah,
weekend.
Harrelson's not there right now.
Everybody's
though.
going, where are you? And I said, I'm in Canada, actually. I'm not in Atlanta.
Where are you from originally? So you're from Cleveland, right?
Yeah, well, no, not Cleveland, Sandusky. Where Cedar
Cedar
Point
Point.
is.
Yep.
Cedar Point. How long's the drive? I'm curious because I got to go that way. I'm asking her. She drove.
Well, yeah, I met up with some friends in another town, and it took us about 6 hours.
I guess it won't be a day tripper after all. Damn it. No.
Gonna have to stay.
Unless you leave early.
It's not that. It's a lot of driving. I mean,
It is.
It's 6 hours.
It is. That
but-
it wears on you.
Yeah. So, what's your experience so far at FanExpo?
I mean, it's just overwhelming. I mean, just all the people and just such a combination of fandoms. I mean, normally, there's a distinct difference between Comic Cons and anime cons. This is just a mashup of everything, and it's
batshit crazy.
fantastic. Oh yeah, batshit crazy too.
That is
indeed.
literally what it is. I mean, I came to this convention in 2008. Cosplay still was not mainstream whatsoever. I think the biggest cosplay I saw was someone doing a Super Mario Brother on a Yoshi kind of thing, like one of those walking ones. And I saw Final Fantasy VII characters. That's it. And then I came back when we opened the company 5 years ago. 2014 is what we agreed to. Was the first year I think it was. First FanExpo we came to. I was like,
Oh yeah,
they're like, what the shit? Now,
cosplay everywhere.
who are you happy? Who you want to see here?
Well, I have a photo op tomorrow. I'll be doing Black Canary with one of my friends who's dressing up as Arsenal, and we are going to see Stephen Amell and David Ramsey. Got
Stephen.
to meet Tom Cavanaugh today.
Oh, Stephen. We still have to talk to him
At some point.
at some point. I got to do the double knee grovel. He's still mad at me. I know he's mad.
Why? What did you do?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
You know how many
story
times I
time.
told this story?
Story time.
Like,
Would it be
what,
better just
half
to
a
show
dozen
her?
times?
Would it be better just to show her?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I printed up the
I see
Facebook
shame
post.
in your eyes.
There's a little shame. It's funny because
Ding ding.
my God, I got a guy putting his hand up in my bag. Well, I'm not paying you any wooden nickels.
Don't worry.
Okay. So I posted this Facebook post, and I said we really want this movie to fail. He took it as an insult towards him.
We waited for good karma. I don't know.
So, yeah. 2 million views later.
Are you sure he remembers you?
Well, I mean, he's gonna see the post. I mean,
Yeah.
and if he says that's not me, I'm like, here, I'll show you the screenshots I actually took.
I framed it. I mean,
The point is that I saw Tyler Perry. I fucking hate Tyler Perry. I think he's a horrible actor. He should not exist. His stupid Medea movies irritate me. Their existence irritates me. I don't know why. I never find them funny. I just think it's like, I'm going to put something together and make a quick buck. And obviously it worked. So you can't fully knock it.
Well,
but
maybe I'll have to go along with you because Steven apparently likes me. He's already shared, this past Friday, he shared me for the 3rd time on his Fan Art Friday with some of my friends.
Oh my God.
So maybe he likes me. I'll have to go with you.
Maybe.
Give you some good karma.
As long as he doesn't charge me for the signature of... Because I was going to get him to sign it after, and it was like $60. I'd rather him be pissed at me. I mean, I just paid $80 for his photo op or whatever it was.
You know, you're going to hand it to him. I just want you to sign this, and then he's going to give you like a dirty look like, you.
Yep. I remember that.
Oh, I'm going to be on Fan Art Fridays. Shit. It's him hitting me over the head with a chair.
Probably.
Don't defy the email. So, pretty much, this is like probably a different con for you in a way.
It really is. I mean, I try to get to as many cons as possible and stuff, but like especially like cons in Ohio are nowhere near this caliber.
Well, that's what Mark Bogner from Tangent Bound Network, cheap pop, said that they have a lot of great conventions.
We
in
do,
Ohio.
but not to this scale.
Well, then it's a cakewalk for me then.
Do they do any of the Wizard Worlds?
We do. We have Wizard World Cleveland and we have Wizard World Columbus, which I just had Wizard World Columbus like literally maybe 3 weeks ago, which was pretty large here. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'll be 2 seconds. Thank you. You look great.
You guys want me to do any more pictures? I can do them. You're just telling me.
No. I don't mind. I mean, the only time I get irritated is when you're taking a picture and some douche canoe walks right through it, and he knows he's walking through it too.
Yeah.
Because you can actually see in the photo I took him going.
Yeah.
He's like,
you jerks.
It is jerk.
It happens though.
So what do you have left to do today?
Honestly, I'm just trying to find my roommates who are out, getting photo ops and stuff, and told me, yeah, we'll be in this area. No, they aren't. It's impossible to try to find people here.
Oh, you're not, yeah.
Like I'm like, there's a piece of me that wants to go to the South Building, but I'm also regretting it right now.
Yeah, I was over there. I had to go visit Java, of course, and all my fellow 501st people down there. So I had to visit with all of them. They have a hell of a setup down there.
Oh, they always do.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, they have the Emperor's Chair, they have Java, they had a speeder bike, they have Shoot a Trooper, fantastic. And I had to visit with the Columbus. Oh, I'm with Columbus and Cleveland Ghostbusters, and I had to visit with Ontario Ghostbusters down there.
I know them too.
Yep. They're here pretty much every year.
Yeah.
So I had to visit with all the fan groups here. Well, see, I'm not from Canada. I don't get to visit all these people.
No, it's because I wouldn't say it's our last year doing these amount of cons, but this year is like by the end of 14, 15 by the end of the year, I think
so.
And we've done this circuit, so you know everyone now at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we've been talking. We got to go in the American market. We got to shake it up. This year we went to Nickel City and Buffalo for the first time. They love this. They want us next year. And my buddy Cecil Gardner Cosplay, do you know who he is?
The name actually sounds
Rick
familiar.
Grimes. He looks like Rick Grimes.
I might know. I know him personally, but I've probably seen him around.
Oh, yeah.
We worked for him in Niagara Falls Comic Con for his booth, and he wants us to come to a Florida convention next year, and then where else we got to go? We're thinking about doing Chicago, New York, and PA, Pennsylvania. Because Dan wants a chili dog or whatever.
He wants to do the stairs.
He wants to run the
My friends
stairs.
tell me about Steel City Con and a couple others like that.
They don't take media.
They don't take media?
Nope.
What?
Dan was trying to convince me last second to go.
Which Steel City?
It's Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
So it's got to be a Wizards for that one. But they said, due to respect to our consumers, we refuse to give media passes. That's not what it is. It's like you don't want to give away free passes.
A lot of them, yeah.
I'm like, that was the first time ever. Phoenix loves us. Phoenix Comic Con, they accredit. I have friends who live there.
Phoenix Comic Con.
I have friends there, and they always give us 4 passes all days, no problem, no questions. Interviews, whatever we want. My buddy, unfortunately, is kind of shy, so he doesn't do the interviews. He'll do the photos and whatever. But it's guaranteed. I never met the guy once who runs it. He's like, I listen to your podcast. You guys are great. Boom, boom, boom. So they're like, okay, well, if your flights to Phoenix weren't so bad, I would go.
Right?
You just got to fly out of Buffalo.
No, even then, it's not that great.
Right? Really?
Yeah. 500 American?
Return?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's actually been one very nice thing about being here. It's like I look at the prices and I'm like, oh wait, this is Canadian.
Yeah, your money's like double ours.
I know, it's fantastic. So I'm like, and then I don't feel like that's how I'm telling myself, go ahead, get this because it's actually cheaper than that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Mark,
guys.
she worked. Mark.
She's keeping busy, don't worry.
Yeah.
See, I'm good con correspondent. I do good.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. Salsa shark! We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Throughout history, they have been a part of our Canadian life. Men and women who have made their mission to entertain their fellow man. They've worked hard enough. Isn't it time they had their own podcast?
Droids Canada. This podcast would be great if it wasn't for the internet trolls.
I don't bother them and they don't bother me.
I could do without the bad reviews in the iTunes store. You have that podcast with that guy who was at that Comic-Con in the last year?
You should hear the barrage of the stupid questions I get on our SoundCloud account. What do you mean there was coughing? How am I going to hear a podcast with coughing?
You feel a lot better if you just rip into the occasional guest.
You're a host who doesn't get paid. You can't just do anything you want while you're recording.
What kind of podcast are you running here anyways?
Droids Canada Podcast present.
You think anyone can see us down here?
Why, you think you want to have sex or something?
Can we?
Droids Canada Podcast. The only show to rip off a Clerks trailer.
You hate people!
But I love Comic-Cons. Isn't it ironic?
This podcast is a proud member of the Points of Interest Podcast Network. Visit us today at poipodcast.com.